I'm closing this position. I'm closing that. All right. Nvidia is at that level that we can see a bounce. So I'm not playing with that at all. Nvidia is at 130. So if you're in Nvidia puts, I would definitely consider closing. It touched 130. Mm. About to say, like, damn, this thing seriously stop hunting for real. All right. Hey, what's up, Alfred? What's up? I do want to say, remind you guys, Nvidia is at 130. This thing can bounce. We can see a bounce. That is the level that the market was looking for on Nvidia, was 130. Let's actually look at the gamma for the day real quick. Hmm. We are still in a negative gamma environment. So shorts should be favored over longs. Still in a negative. Let's actually look at Nvidia first, because that's actually what matters. See what kind of environment Nvidia is in. Nvidia already hit that 130 mark. I mean, it could go down to 125, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see a bounce here before. And then when they reload, they'll probably get to 125. When the shorts are reloaded, we'll probably see a move to 125. But I closed my puts. I'm not playing with Nvidia. I just doubt that people will let Nvidia drop too far. Mm. Looks like the bears are coming in and try to sell the retail. Well, they are. They're selling the retest here. And just in case, I'm gonna put my stop underneath this value area low right here. There's only a few ticks underneath it. Yeah, I came back from worse. I think the bulls are gonna have a hard time today. The bulls are gonna have a hard time. Yeah, if I lose this trade, I'm gonna go to the sim. Go to the sim if I lose this one. And just come back later on. Just don't be nasty, ES. I mean, if you're about to drop, Don't stop me out and pop. Just don't be nasty. I mean, it's obvious that the bears are, I mean, they're selling this thing. I mean, as they should. We're in negative gamma today. So the focus should be on shorts, but I'm betting on that this was support that was established last night, that this was a low. Probably should have got in right here. But I mean, the milk has already been spilled, so there ain't no point crying over it. Only thing now is hopefully we can survive this before the market decides to before it picks a direction. At least for right now. But I mean, if they break through this thing, I mean, you're gonna probably see a little flush right here, man. If they break through it, yeah, there goes that flush. Let's see if it's gonna keep me in here. Hopefully that was the liquidity sweep right there. It's looking like it so far, but the bears are very aggressive right now. All right, so it looks like that was a sweep right there. Or not. All right. All right, I'm gonna go to the sim. Yeah, this account is basically gone. I think I have like $400 left to draw down. All right. All right. Wow. And that's what happened last night too, man. I mean, I had a good read on the market. It's just that, dude. I think the market is testing me. I'm not revenge trading anymore, and I'm not chasing the market. I'm not gonna go tilt because it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do after it stopped me up. I think this is definitely testing me. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. That's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. I'm not going to revenge trade and I'm not chasing the market. I'm not going to do that. It's all right. It's okay. Well, shit, I guess if I wanted to get faked out, shit, I might as well. I could have stayed over here at the NQ for that. All right. Yeah, so I only got like $300 worth of drawdown left in this account, so I'm gonna have to go over to the micros. I mean, that was super dirty though. Super dirty. Super, super dirty. But it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I took an unnecessary loss for this thing to hit my damn target, yo. But like I said, I'm not gonna chase it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Of course, it won't give me the better entry. Of course, it won't give me the better entry. All right, so I'm in right here. Put my stop underneath this range. Of course, it was not going to give me that better entry. I guess I should have took that long on gold. That's what. Should have took that long on gold. Hey, what's up, Investor Z? What's up? YM is trending. Let's see if we get a range breakout here. Let's see if we get a range breakout. Perfect bounce off that trend line. Oh my God. Perfect bounce off that trend line. Perfect bounce. Let's see if we can get these targets filled up. Let's see if we can get these targets filled. Oh, wow. Okay. That actually makes me actually, I gotta close out these positions real quick. I gotta close these out. So apparently I forgot I set a limit last night. Forgot I set a limit last night. I set a limit in the ES. I actually just looked at this. All right. So I set a limit last night. I think I'm up about $800 in this. I gotta close this for the consistency rule. All right. I gotta close that. Stay consistent. All right. All right. Go back to this. Good thing I looked at my my accounts because I was like, dude, what the hell, man? All right. Good thing I looked at my accounts. All right. All right. We want to get that first target hit. Up 71 points on the Nasdaq right now. Gonna take that because I don't care to play with this right now. Let's see what they do here because I'll probably. I'm pretty sure that if this thing drops down to 800, we'll probably see some more buyers come in. Probably at the bottom of this trend line. Probably see some more buyers come in. Man, that was dirty, dude. That was fucking dirty, man. That was dirty. But like I said, I'm not gonna chase it. And I'm just telling myself that to remind myself not to chase this thing. Yeah. Unfortunately, it came and stopped me out, and I missed this entire move, and I took an unnecessary loss. But um, oh yeah. So last week, uh, so I had 6 Apex accounts. I had 6. Only one of them made it to 20K, and a lot of them was blown with a positive balance. I say that to say this. The one account that made it to 20K, That was the one that I exclusively told myself that I will only trade the ES. And that's the only one that made it to 20K. The ones where I traded the Nasdaq, y'all, I will be positive, but those drops on Nasdaq and yeah, they can be brutal sometimes, and all those accounts were blown. So, on Friday, so I bought a Blue Sky competition account, and if I had stopped, I would have been in first place in their competition. I made $6,200 in that competition account on day one. On day freaking one. But that just reminds me, or it just makes clear why I keep telling myself just to focus on the ES and only trade the Nasdaq and the SIM. Because once the Nasdaq gets you going, it's hard to stop. And once the Nasdaq gets you chasing a win, it's hard to stop. And unfortunately, I lost $11,000 and blew that account on that drop. I thought that we was going to at least get to 200, at least. I thought that the dip was just temporary and that it was going to trap bears and get to 200. I mean, it made sense for it to do it. But as I was talking about last night, I ignored this price action because of my bias. I ignored it. Where is it at? Because yeah, I ignored this this liquidity right here. Something told, I mean, that obviously my inner, I told myself to get out here because of this. But I told myself, no, we can at least get to 200. And if we can hold above 200, then I was expecting the rejection at 230 or somewhere around 230. It didn't happen, obviously. And I held, hoping for a bounce. I added to the position right here. And obviously, that's where I lost all my money on Friday. And I'm not going to lie, that kind of, I did feel some type of way about that. Because, I mean, I could have just stopped. I could have just listened to the charts instead of my heart. I could have just closed it. I would have been in first place. And I could have just gradually built the account. But I didn't do that. And this weekend, as I was telling everybody last night, this weekend, the YouTube algorithm put some real degenerate. I'm not gambling at all. These guys are degenerate gamblers, yo. I was sitting here binging these videos and it really hit me that I'm not trading on tilt. I literally saw the algorithm being played out through these guys. It doesn't matter. When you're playing on tilt, it does not matter. These guys, like this guy was up $1.2 million playing blackjack. $1.2 million playing blackjack. And he walked away being only up 500K. This dude lost 600K. He could have stopped. He didn't. He was at 1.2. This other guy did the same exact thing. And I just kept seeing the same pattern. These guys be up. They're playing big size. They're winning 300K hands. And because they're chasing that dragon, they don't stop. They don't see that they're up 1.2 million. The only thing they see is, or the only thing that they feel is that I need to keep going. And once these casinos get you, and these are online casinos, so once they get you chasing that win, they know that no matter how much you win, you're going to keep playing. And the odds are always in their favor. If you keep playing, you'll lose eventually. This one guy was down $3.8 million, and that was his break even. He had to make $3.8 million to break even. That's how much money he lost. And as I was watching this, I mean, it was entertaining. It was very entertaining. And I think I may have found a newfound love for blackjack, because out of all the videos, I enjoyed watching blackjack the most. But these online casinos, like I was sitting there thinking about them too. There is like, dude, these dealers can't be that damn good, because if they were, you wouldn't be an NPC in an online casino. If like these dealers were getting 20 and 21s consistently, they would have 6-card 21s. Like I was like, dude, I don't even play blackjack, and I know that's not statistically possible. 6-card 21s. And it seems like they would always get the right card, and they will always like they will always beat you the first hand, or at least that's what it looked like watching these videos. And I'm like, dude, it's obvious that these decks are stacked. And obviously the players was like, man, this thing is rigged. It's rigged. Blackjack is mostly based on statistics. So losing multiple hands, you know that something is up, or at least that you should know something is up if you're consistently losing and the dealer is consistently getting 20 and 21. But I think that's the point. When you're a gambler, the challenge to win a rigged hand, I think that's the high that these guys are chasing. They know deep down that these online casinos are rigged. These NPC dealers, if they were that good, they would go to Vegas and they would win. They wouldn't be NPCs on the online casinos. So obviously these things are rigged, and they know this, but that high to win, that gamble, these casinos know that crap. And let's see what they do here at this trend channel, this trend line. I think they blow through it though. I think we might see. I think they might blow through this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Because if we see a big red candle, we see a candle to the downside, then this thing can go down. But nah, I think this thing goes. It goes. And I'm kind of like, I'm glad that I watched that, because now my desire to gamble is gone. I no longer want, because these guys are making a lot of money, but these guys are stressed out. These guys are freaking stressed out. You can see it in their face. They throw tantrums, and it just makes me reflect on my behavior. You know, trading on tilt, throwing a tantrum. And it's not a good look. Okay, look at that red candle right there. The bears are trying to come in. I'll probably take off. Probably take one more here. All right, so I'm gonna leave 2 to run. I'm leaving 2 to run. Yeah, so I mean, these guys are, you know, well, shit. I mean, anyway, they're destroying their equipment. They're throwing tantrums. Yeah, it's not a good look, man. It's definitely not a good look. And once these online casinos got you in that cycle, they know they got you. Because that dude, he had a triple or a suited triple. And I mean, dude, he was down. I think he was down to his last 100K, and he had a side bet on a suited triple, and he got it. And dude, without him winning that bet, he would have lost all his money. he managed to bring his balance back up to 600K with that side bet. But if that did not happen, he would have went super tilt. And there was a situation where he actually lost his entire 800K stake. And instead of just walking away, he deposited an additional 800K into his account. And that right there showed me, like, you know what? Yeah, this thing, like, if I don't declare war on this right now and say, no, I'm not going to do certain things anymore, that can easily be me. Easily be me. I'm playing with small size right now. But when I begin to grow my account and I can do the things that these guys are just casually depositing 800K into their gambling accounts, I don't ever want to get to that point. So I think that's the market this morning was testing me. I really think it was testing me this morning because it seems like every time you make a resolve, the universe puts you in a situation that tests you. Don't know why, because that usually doesn't happen to me. I don't get stopped out and the market goes against me. That usually does not happen. But I feel like that was probably a situation where I was like, okay, you said that you wasn't going to do it, so let's test that shit out. And obviously, if I was able to stay into this position, I would have got all my targets hit on this. But I was not going to chase the market. I was just going to accept that it stopped me out unnecessarily. And then as soon as it stopped me out, it went. You said Apex Trade Evade is halted? Yeah, that's why I don't trade on Trade Evade. That's why I will not ever trade on Trade Evade. That shit is just hard. It's always, every time when the market is volatile, every single time the market is volatile, it does that. All right, so the question is, I mean, we just touched that level of liquidity right there. The question is, will we see a move back down? Because I mean, this is, you know what, man? Man, I can't believe I did that to myself on Friday, man. I lost 11K on Friday, yo, in this drop. God. But Friday was obviously price action for 2 days. I mean, that was obvious. We had a big move up, a big move down, and then a big move up. Big move down. We had a big move up, then a big move down, then a big move up, then a big move down. That was obviously price action for Thursday and Friday, because the market was just moving. Okay. I'm going to, because either this thing fails right here or we're going to see a push higher. Yeah, either we see a move down or this thing's going to push higher. Says Harpy to see profit, take profit. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely a challenge for me as well. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not. That's why. So with my MFF account, I am conditioning myself to have a maximum daily profit goal of $600 to $700 daily. No more, no less. So when I get into the funded side, I'm still doing the same thing versus trying to get it all in one day. I feel, and this is what I've found, that when you have a profit goal and you stick to it and you do it every day, your confidence will grow. The reason why is because if you can consistently make $600 to $700 a day or however much that you need, when it's time to perform in your funded account, you're just doing the same thing. Versus if you just caught a windfall trade, you pass the account in one day, you get to the funded account, and you're going to second guess and you're going to question every position that you take, every single one. Because, quote unquote, you haven't proven to yourself that you can do it. But once you do it like that every day, there's no question. You did it once, you can do it again. So let's see if this holds. Yeah, it just seems like I just can't win on the E yesterday. I mean, I know we're in negative gamma, but it looks like the market has already established support. So that's why I don't want to sell short at these lows. If I was here, then of course I would sell short, but at these lows, I think it's just better just to go long, or at least sit on your hands or go for the longs. All right, so I think this position might be good. This thing might get to 40, and we'll probably see a drop there. I'll probably get these first two targets hit, but the second and third, or the third and fourth one, is questionable. We'll see. But we had a good trade on the Nasdaq, that's for sure. We definitely had 80, 90 points on the Nasdaq, so that's pretty cool. It's just unfortunate that I wasn't in minis and I had to switch to micros for that. We'll see. We'll see. I think I may see something set up right here. Looks like they could be trying to come in and try to sell this right here. But I'm gonna stay in the trade. Yep, that's exactly right, investor Z. Yep. Practice how you trade. Do it in the evals, and you'll do it in the funded. And I'm not gambling no more. I'm going to accept loss. I'm not, and like I mean it. Like I mean that shit. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I think I should be good. It's just that I probably might have to take off. I probably have to move my stop up because, like I said, that third and fourth target may not get hit. All right, there goes that first target. Nice. I stopped, didn't pop up. That's what that thing is. It didn't stop. It didn't pop. It didn't pop up. I'm not gonna be mad about that. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see if I can kind of scale into this a little bit. Okay, so I mean, like I said, I don't think that. I mean, the Bears might try to really come in right here. I just need this one to run just in case. Just in case. All right. All right, so this is it right here. Either they break above this or this thing's going to continue to the downside. All right. Nice. All right. Market's really testing me today. But that was just so unlucky right here. That was just so unlucky. I mean, that was unlucky. Mm. All right, so let's see what they do here. Let's see what they do here. Get this potential double bottom right here. Mm. Well, I mean, there's buying. I mean, obviously there's gonna be buying here. But the question is, I think price is trying to test this 800 level, and we could potentially see a bounce here. I'm gonna bet that that's where the market wants to go. I mean, we could see a flush. If we do see a flush, then I'll flip short. But I think we'll probably see a bounce here at 100 or at 800 on ES. That's why I got my limit set right there. We could see a move up to 30, or they could just keep trending this thing down. Yeah. If not, man, not. Yeah, that's pretty good. It lines up. 46.25. $8.24. All right. Try to get in as high as possible, because I don't think, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That'll kind of suck though. What the? Ugh. All right. Uh, mm, how do I want to do this? mm, okay. All right. So buy limit, buy stop. Buy limit, buy stop. Buy limit, buy stop. It's probably not gonna. Oh, that's why. That's why I did that. It's like, why did it do that? All right. All right. So that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be annoying. All right, so I guess what I'm gonna do is okay. All right, so where can this thing go? Where can it go? 512. I mean, it can easily come all the way back down and take that out. The question is it going to do it now? Let's put this at like a 510 or something like that, I guess. Shit. All right, so let's see if they found support at this trend line. Then I'm about to flip long. All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. God damn, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Mm. Man, shit, at this point. Damn, is it trying to go to 850 for real? Probably trying to go to 850. Mm. Yeah, I can't believe that, man. What a day. What a freaking day. What a day. I'm trying to go to 50. What a day. What a day. What a freaking day. What a day. 46. You know what, motivation trading? I don't trust it either. But because I think this is about to drop. It's just unfortunately right now, just not on the right side of this thing just yet. I don't trust this move higher. But I mean, it could just keep going. Who knows, man? This thing could just keep going. I don't trust this move. I think we touch 800 today. At least 800 on the ES. I mean, shit, this small little one contract ain't gonna do nothing compared to so I might have gotten in too early on this one. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna leave my stop at 54. I'm leaving my stop at 54. And I'm just gonna be done for today. Because yeah. And I'm definitely gonna move this thing down. Maybe I should have just probably waited for the break of the trend line. Because I mean, I guess they could just buy it right here, but oh man. All right. And I guess if this fails, then all right, market, nice one. All right, you got me today. You got me. Because if this was going to drop, it would have dropped already. All right, man. I didn't trust that long right there. I mean, even though the structure was there, right there, I just didn't trust it because obviously I kept getting stopped out of my freaking longs. And then when I go short, thinking that, okay, well, maybe it just wants to come right here and then finish the move or a potential move to 800. This thing shoots up and hits the targets that I was targeting. So it's like, man, what a day. What a day. All right. So, I mean, we can see a break of this trend line right here. And then I'm pretty sure I got it drawn right. Pretty sure I do. There. Pretty sure I got this thing drawn right. Okay. If it runs this high, then I'm wrong. Oh, damn. Looks like I might be wrong on this. Yeah, I'm looking like I might be wrong on this. Or at least, we'll see. I mean, because the ES ain't going to do it unless that was the low. At least that was a low. All right, so I might have been wrong on this. This thing's probably going fucking higher. All right, man. What a day. All right, so let's look at this real quick because obviously it must have changed. It must have changed. So, I mean, we got that bounce at NVIDIA at 130 like I was expecting it to. Now, NVIDIA may be going to 140. Maybe NVIDIA is going to 140 now. That's the next gamma level up. Unless we go down. Unless we go down. The next gamma level was 140. That's not financial advice. SPY. I mean, SPY is still a negative gamma. I mean, we're still a negative gamma. So, I mean, it could be going to 580. I mean, it only got 2 more points to 580. It could. But I think it may just ping pong between 580 and 575. Because that's, I mean, these are the 2 biggest levels right now on SPY. Currently, we're still in negative gamma, so the shorts should still work. We should see a move to the downside. That pop is obviously bears getting stopped out of their position. Because if that was a real move, he wouldn't be in negative gamma. So, bears might get abused. Probably. We got PPI tomorrow as well. Keep that in mind. All right, so let's see what the bears do, what the bulls do here. We got a break of the trend line. I think that trend line should hold. I think we should see that move down. But I do have my eyes on this 200 EMA right here. It is suspiciously at an area of support. Suspiciously at an area of support. And I may not play against it. I may not play against it, but I will leave that runner target right there at 800 or 809. All right, so we got a trend line break on the ES. It's going to be hard for bulls. Not impossible, but it's going to be hard for them to recover from that. So I should be good. I should at least get my first 2 targets hit. There we go. We got that first one hit. And I'm glad my stopped was acted correctly this time instead of not moving like the last time. All right. Let's see if we can get that last one hit on at 37. That second one. I mean, we should. We should. But like I said, that 200 EMA is at a spot where I don't like. So I don't like it. You said NQ filled the gap. What gap is everybody was talking about? Because it said something about NQ filling like a gap somewhere. What gap did it fill exactly? Oh, okay. No, because I was looking at sometimes I kind of look at Top Steps Discord and stuff like that, and they was talking about like forgot what gap. It was like the market is trying to fill some gap. All right, so you said trading hour. Well, okay, I got that already. Where's it at? All right, so this is the 60-minute. Sunday said Friday's close till. So this is Friday's close. And Sunday's open. He says there's a November 5th gap at 272 or something. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the best thing about the market, man. Not one strategy makes you money. I mean, shit. Any strategy can really make you money for real. Um, I mean, like I said, I should get that second target hit, but man, it'll be nice for it to hit my target before making a move to the upside. But I mean, we all know how that stuff goes. I mean, if we get a pop, I might have to kind of reconsider my options here. All right, so this is gonna be a moment of truth because now the 200 EMA is above my target. We'll see. I probably have to take it. We get a stupid bounce. I might have to take that. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep on. Keep on. You don't have to be nasty like that, ES. You've been nasty to me all morning. You don't have to be nasty like that. Thank you. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. We got that second target hit. What I should do is move my stop to break even +1. But that's going to be a work in progress. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Because I don't want this thing to come back and then go down. And then what's the point of being in this trade? I got my stop at a nice, decent spot. I've reduced it a little bit. Should be good. All right, so I mean, we could see a bounce here. We could. Yeah, it's a good spot for a bounce. You got the 200 EMA as support, resistance turn to support, 200 EMA. It's a good spot for a bounce. It's a good spot. But we are in negative gamma, and that's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm betting on. That all pops will get shorted into, as it should. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right. I guess we're not out of the water yet. Not out the water yet. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm not going to be a complete ass about this. I'll trail one. I mean, it ain't no point. I mean, it's so close. I mean, this is a runner, so I mean. Man, this is so hard to do. This is hard. This is hard, man. This is hard. We're at negative gamma. But that does look like a long setup. Come on. Keep on pushing, bears. Don't make me choose. Come on. Keep on pushing. Come on, baby. We're a negative gamma, man. Come on. Oh shit, VWAP's right here. Okay, they're probably going for VWAP. Okay, I'm tripping. They're gonna probably touch VWAP and then try to bounce it there. So I should be good. But once this third target gets filled, I think my stop comes down anyway. I think it comes down anyway. Come on, bears. Come on. Come on, bears. I need you here. All right, so it's a risk-free trade. It's a risk-free trade. And 32. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit that target. Hit that target. Hit that target. There we go. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, fine. All right. I'm cool with this. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I got my stop exactly where I want it as a runner. I got my money. If I can make some more, that's cool. That's cool because it's going to probably bounce that VWAP. We'll probably see it bounce that VWAP. But I do still believe that we can probably still make a rotation lower. We'll see. You gonna let your boy stay in this or what? You gonna let me stay in this one or what? Yes, you were real nasty to me today. Made me look like a fool. All right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep dropping. Let's go. Let's keep dropping. And negative gamma for the win, baby. Negative gamma for the win. All right. If I see a bullish engulfing candle here, I'll consider closing the whole thing. But let's see if they can trap some people here at VWAP. And if the people are trapped here at VWAP, we're going down, baby. We're going down. We going down. There we go. Shit, we're going to 800. I mean, I got my stop at, my target at 809, but we can damn sure see 800. This thing fails right here. They fail. They fail right here. If I see a bullish engulfing candle, I'm closing it. I don't even want to deal with that, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to deal with it. The ES has definitely tried to take me mentally today, especially with that bull crap it pulled this morning. With this bull crap right here, stopping me out, doing this super move right here. And then not feeling my moving my stop up right here. And then having taken an unnecessary loss just for it to come back and do this crap. It's like, man, ES. Really trying my patience today, trying to test my resolve. But the one thing that I am proud of today is that I did not go on tilt. I did not chase this market. I took the loss and I just waited for the next setup. So I'll take that as a super win today. That's what is it called? Blue Sky. Blue Sky had a $100 sale on their new 300K static account. They got a 300K static account with $5,000 of static drawdown. And they were selling it for 300 on Friday. I think I told everybody about that all last week, that I was planning on getting 3 of these. They even have a $10 competition account that I guess they do every month with a $5,000. It's like a 100K with a $5,000 static account. But they only allow you to have 3 accounts at the max. But there's a 21% consistency rule on this, so I can't make more than $4,200 per day on this. And according to their rules, if you go over the 42%, or not the 42%, the 21%, you only have to. So if I were to go $500 over the consistency rule, I just have to make an additional $500. They don't want you trying to lose money or gain money to get the consistency. They've stated that if you just go over, you just have to trade the extra amount. And I think that's good, because I know a lot of people having to purposely lose money, that can bring people on tilt. Yeah, I'm going to bring this down because, it looks like they're buying that VWAP. Looks like they're buying it. And I don't want to give up too much of this profit. I'll keep it above the 200 EMA. The 200 EMA right now is at 36.50. So I'll keep it at 38.25. Giving it enough room, but then at the same time, not giving away too much profits. Well, you know what? Honestly, the Apex account, it only took me about 5 days to get 20K. Only took me 5 days. And I wasn't over leveraged or anything like that. I just had size. I traded my normal way. It's just that I was able to trade size. And I was making 4K a day. That's, now my new regular is 4K a day. Like, it didn't take that long. I probably would have passed. Well, I caught like 80 points on the Nasdaq. If I was, obviously I would have taken some off. So, just to be fair, I mean, so I have a contract at 80 points. That would have been $1,600 right there. But you know, I trade 4 mini contracts on the Nasdaq, so that would have probably been like a 3K move if I caught this move this morning. And if with my with minis, instead of having to switch to the the micros, that would have been 4K right here in this move. So I mean, it's at first I try to be like, no, I don't want to make the 20K. Like, you're gonna make the 20K, but then I told myself, I mean, you trade in size, you're gonna make that. 20K is easy to make when you got size. And dude, I made like 20, 30K on Friday. So I mean, it's to me now, it's like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm making 20K, but it's not like I'm making 20K in micros. I'm making 20K in minis. It's not that hard. And especially if I do it day by day. At least 2K a day. That's 10 trading days, 4K, 5. I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, shit. I mean, in this move right now, I'm up like 2K. I'm up like 2K right now. But obviously I have a negative balance, so I had to bring it back down. But still, I mean, I'm up like 2K now. We'll see, man. We'll see what this thing really wants to do. I just don't like how it's hanging around the VWAP. I just don't like it. I just wish that it would just hurry up and flush and get to where it needs to go. All right, so I mean, we're at support right now. We're at area of support. You got VWAP right there. You got the bears trying to sell this thing. And I'm gonna probably, just like I said, move my thing down so I'm not giving up too much profits. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. My daughter's. Yeah, so if I don't see a rejection right here, I'm gonna close it, because that means that this thing probably wants to. It wants to at least retrace, I guess. If I don't see this rejection, I don't know where it wants to go, but maybe it wants to go back up there to 43. But I'm not going to move my stop all the way back here. Need my stop exactly where it's at. Yeah, so if they don't successfully reject here. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, the consistency accounts, man. Yeah. You really have to mind your red days. You really have to pay attention to how much you lose. Because they do add a couple of trading days to the account. I missed a couple. I had to trade an extra couple of days for my payouts because of that. Like I remember I went tilt and I allowed the account to hit daily loss limit, and that added 2 more trading days. I got the payout, but I had to trade an additional 2 days to get my payout. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can break this. I mean, if we can break this, if we can break this structure, we're going to see a flush. We can break this. This is previous support, and if we can break this, we'll see a flush. Where was the pre-market low at? That's actually probably where I'm gonna take profits. I'm not gonna go all the way down there. Pre-market low. That bounce. Oh yeah. No, that wasn't the pre-market low. All right, yeah, this was pre-market low. It was like at 14, wasn't it? Like it was like 14. Like that can't be right. I thought it was like at 14 or something. Where was my original position at? I thought it was like 14. Oh, was I negative in this? No way. No, I wasn't negative in this. I think it's best if I put this up right here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good target. 1475 is now my target. If they hold this, then we're definitely going to see a slingshot. But then at the same time, I mean, even if the Bulls do push here, where is it going to go? That's my thing. Because, I mean, obviously the market is, I mean, it's obvious with this grinding right here. It's obvious the buyers are trying to buy the dip as it goes down. I mean, this price action is notorious for the Bulls trying to buy the dip. I think that we still get this thing to push. But if we do pop up, I really don't see where the Bulls can go. I really don't. I don't see where they can go. Yeah, I think we go lower too. I think we go lower. I'm thinking that we're touching, if not later on today, I think we see that bounce around 800 because, like I said, that target right here, I mean, this is a wall right here. And this is definitely where the market is trying to go. It's trying to touch this. And Nvidia already touched that 130 mark, that 130 target on, or my bad. The market already touched 130 on Nvidia already. And we saw that bounce And that's why I was looking for calls, but I'm going to wait. I might actually buy calls and have them, because what, the inauguration is next week, Tuesday or Monday, next week, Monday. But I think the pump might happen before that. We got CPI on Wednesday. We got PPI tomorrow. I'm going to look at some calls. So I closed my puts at 80%. I'm proud of that. Let's see if we can get some 140 calls on NVIDIA. That's not financial advice, but I'm about to see if I can get into some 140 calls on NVIDIA. Probably 138s. Because the market, I mean, we could see 125. I mean, that is the next negative gamma level. But let's actually look at the flow real quick before. Actually, let me manage this position first. Let me make sure I'm... Shit, there it goes. There it goes, that bounce. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave my stop where it's at. I'm leaving it where it's at. I gave up $300. That's how much money I'm giving up in this move if it touches my stop. That's fine. That's fine. But shit, where the bulls trying to go at? I mean, if they're trying to break past this, if they break past this right here, where are they trying to go? But I mean, you can't ignore the fact that, you know, they built up that liquidity right there. We have the bears failing to push this thing down. I mean, look how many times they failed to hold it and to project. And now the bulls are trying to take advantage of that and use the bear stops to move this thing right back higher. But where are they trying to go? Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to no longer be in this position. But if it touches me, it touches that stop. And I'm going to accept it. I'm not going to move my stop. I'm not going to revenge trade. I'm not going to switch. I'm going to accept it and wait for the next setup. All right. So, but actually, let's actually look at, so I had January 24 puts that I said that I was able to close out. Obviously, I left some. Actually, no, I didn't. Actually, I closed my, so if I stayed in those puts, I would have lost 40% of the value because I was able to close these puts actually. So I bought 125 puts and I closed these at 230. So I would have lost money in this if I didn't close it as soon as the market opened. But we can look at, so 140 calls right now are $1.25 and they expire January 24th. This is not financial advice. So if we get 140 calls to, I mean, to the end of this week, that would kind of be a gamble. But I mean, that's pretty cheap. But if I give it more time for 140 calls, we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably look at these at the end of the day because obviously the market's not done doing what it needs to do. If I miss this, I'm gonna set an alert for if it gets under 30. So set an alert, create an alert, create a load. Damn it, what the hell? Okay, there it is. It's less than. All right, so it's less than 130. I wanna be alerted by that because if it gets under 130, it's going to 125. And once it gets to 125, then I'm gonna buy calls. And I don't have to worry about 140 calls. I probably get to like 135, 145 calls, 135 calls. Because that's the next level. That's the next level on there. So we'll see. We'll look at that. We'll look. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens at 125. I'm definitely buying calls at 125. and they will be for probably like somewhere in this area. Let's look at SPY real quick, and then I'm going to end the stream in about 3 minutes. I have to get ready for this meeting. All right. So yeah, SPY is probably going to get to 575. That's the biggest gamma level right now. So it's going to touch this. It's definitely going to touch this. We don't know if it's going to pump and then dump or dump and then pump. It doesn't matter. It's going to eventually touch this level. So that's when I'm gonna look to buy calls on SPY. Let's actually look at SPY calls right now and see what they're looking like. I mean, obviously they should be looking real good right now. All right, so let's look at SPY real quick. All right, so so let's look at January 24th calls. I don't think we see a big pump, but it looks like they already got the Trump pump already priced in. But at the same time, it is 11 days. So the end of this week is like the 17th. I don't think we see a move back up to 600. That's probably off limits right now. If we do see a move, it'll probably be, yeah. But do like for 3 days, because for CPI and all that stuff, we'll see. I mean, we'll probably get a move up to like the 590 or something like that. But yeah, like these things are expensive because of CPI and PPI tomorrow. And during volatile times, it's better to sell premium than to buy it. I would sell options instead of buying them. All right, so far so good. We was able to survive this. It does look like the bulls are trying to buy it at VWAP. It does look like they're trying to buy it, but this thing is going down. What I will do though, in preparation, because like I said, I'm not going to look at my charts. So, I'm gonna put a limit down here at 3075. I'm gonna put a limit down here. Put a limit down here. And I'm betting that the market is going to tap into these levels right here, and we'll potentially see a bounce. That's what I'm betting on. Nope. You said why Nvidia? Because Nvidia is influencing this market the most. Nvidia is influencing this market the most. That's why we're watching Nvidia and Tesla too, but Nvidia is the new market's darling. You can see that you see when the market pumps, Nvidia pumps. When Nvidia dumps, the market dumps. Nvidia is at an area of support as well. So that's probably why we're seeing the market find support, because Nvidia is finding support. So if you're trading the Nasdaq, you need to have Nvidia up as a secondary chart. Because if you hadn't noticed, let's look at this. I mean, if you haven't noticed it, doesn't that look exactly what happened on the ES today? It's doing the same exact thing. It's basically the same chart. Basically. Nasdaq, not so much. But definitely the ES, that's basically the same chart. All right, guys. We'll come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely earn some more money. With that said, peace out, everybody.